I ain't even get to finish my post-workout shake, man. Listen, these ratings are out. Let's talk about it. What up, though? Man, look, we are excited, hype, ready to go. They finally dropped ratings, man. We got 1 week and this game is coming out, bro. So this was very, very important to see. And they dropped some ratings. Now, you know, when it comes to ratings, we all gonna have our issues with them. Like, it's just what it is. You're never gonna be happy. But at the end of the day, we gonna talk about what we see and what we think. Like, you know what I mean? So without further ado, enough of me yapping. Let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? I got my, you already know, man. I got my handy dandy note sheet. So I'm going to be gazing off into that as I talk about it, right? So I don't want to get no prompt because it just irritates the heck out of me. But either way, let's talk about it. So the way that they broke it down is you can see all 131 teams. I'm not doing that. We're going to go with the top 25. But as I do this, I'm just going to go off of their overall rating and let you know who was in that ratings and that range. And so when it comes to number 25, there's like about 5 other teams that were not mentioned, but basically are tied for that same spot because they all got the same rating. And literally, believe it or not, there's a lot of these teams that got this rating. So I'm going to say their rating, and then I'm going to start naming the teams that come within that range, right? So at 83 overall, and we're going from bottom to top. So from 83 overall, these guys are all tied for 25. So you got Washington, you got Virginia, you got SMU, you got Penn State, and you got Oklahoma State. So that's your 25. All of them are 83 overall. Now, including number 24, Nebraska. Then you got number 23, Houston. Number 22, Clemson. And then you got number 21, Auburn. So all those are your 83 overalls. And so now we're going to go with your 84 overalls, and we're going to skip to number 20, which is Louisville. And then we got Florida at number 19. That's 84 overall. Now with your 85 overalls, and we're going to number 18. Number 18, we got Tennessee. Number 17, we got Missouri. Number 16, we got them boys in the background. You know what I'm saying? The jersey I got on, those who we love most. We got Michigan, man. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, that's the end of your 85 overall. Then we got your 86 overalls. 86 overall coming in number 15 is USC, Texas A&M, BYU, and then we got Alabama. So those stop at your 86 overall. I know we're going to talk about it. Just let me get through this rating because I trust me, I know exactly what you're thinking. And so now 87 overall, where we come in at number 11, we got Texas Tech, we got Oklahoma, we got Georgia. Those are your 87 overall, right? And then now Oklahoma was number 10. So now at your number 9, Georgia was number 9. At your number 8 spot, we got Ole Miss, these are 88 overalls. You got Miami, and you got LSU. So all of them are 88 overall. You only have 2 89 overalls, and your 2 89 overalls coming in number 5 is Texas, and your number 4 is Notre Dame. And then you got 2 90 overalls, and coming in at number 3 is Indiana. And number 2, yeah, you know who it is. It's Ohio Sucks. You know, Ohio Stinks. However you want to say it. That team, you know what I'm saying? They're coming in number 2. And then number 1, we got Oregon, which is a 91 overall. And so, did I say LSU? If I didn't say LSU, I'm sorry for all the Tiger fans. LSU comes in at number 6, and they're going to be 88 overall as well. Now that we went through these ratings, as far as their overall, let's talk about what I think EA really wanted to do. And that's literally, we used to have, once you played 25 and 26, there was a huge separation when it came to certain teams and what their ratings were. And I'm not saying that all teams are created equal, because at the end of the day, we know that certain teams in lower tier Division I schools just don't have the resources or the opportunity or the talent as all your top tier schools. But when you start mentioning your top tier schools, that level of separation isn't as big as you may think it is, right? And we used to always have issues with one team being rated a 96 overall and then the team that they actually lost to being rated to an 84 overall. It just didn't make sense. So what it looks like EA did is they sort of just tamed down and turned down how they were going to rate these guys. And so let's make it a little bit more close, a little bit more competitive, right? And so all these great teams that we used to see in being rated 91 overalls or 90, it's now 87s, 86s, in the 80s. And what does that do? What does that really do? Because besides get people mad about their team being rated low, what it really does is it gives you an opportunity to stay online and play this a little bit longer. Because at the end of the day, that's what usually happens to college for those that are not in dynasties and they play online. If you're not playing cut and you just want to play online with your team, it's really hard to link you into a match because as of right now, nobody's really playing it because of the level of separation when it comes to of the teams and just the overall ratings. I think with this system and having it to where now teams aren't so far apart from each other, it makes it to be more competitive. And if you've played the beta, like I have, the beta, with this being the system that it is and how the beta plays, if it continues to play that way when the game actually drops, this is going to make it very interesting to where no matter what team you pick, you feel like you can win, depending on the scheme that you come up with and how you set up your coach suggestions. And I think that's what they were really going for. It wasn't about just trying to do what they did previously. It was really trying to give us the best game possible and for you to actually play with different teams. Because if you played the last couple of years, you already know there's only a few teams you were going to see, right? And it was just me being the fan that I am. I'm not playing with nobody else. I don't care where Michigan rated. Michigan can be rated down at 79 overall. Well, that's just what I'm going to rock out with because that's just how I am. I'm going to be online with them, and I'm going to represent. But a lot of people don't take that same page out of their book, like, you know what I'm saying? And so a lot of people are like, man, I'm not going to do that. Or what they'll resort to, they'll just have an online dynasty and just build their team out. Or they'll play cut and use the jerseys, but then get to be whatever they want to be and play the game, right? So I feel like this is really focused on toward the online play and to really close that gap in between teams so that you can feel like you can be in any game. Because if you know how 26 started out last year, if you play LSU, you was not going to be in that game. I ain't lying. And it was LSU, Alabama, it was your usual suspects. You got sick of them. So finally they give the Big Ten some love and make the top three teams all be from the Big Ten. Because that was hard to say or show as if the Big Ten hasn't been doing its thing for the last couple of years in college football. So as you can see, these ratings, man, I like them. Even though Michigan is an 85 overall, I definitely understand why, because it's like a show and prove type deal. We did finish 9-3, or was it 9-4 because of the bowl game, but at the end of the day, that was a good season. It was a winning season. Might not have been the season we wanted, but at the end of the day, it was a good season. So 85 overall, I can see it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping on that. Now, as the season progresses and we do better, like if we pop Oklahoma and they're 87 overall, then I, in my mind, say we need to slide on up on this tier list, and they need to be actively adjusting these ratings throughout the season. Now, I'm not saying do it every week because that would just be a daunting task. But I will say every 4 weeks, go ahead and update these things. And when you roll an update now, just update some of the teams and their ratings, and depending on how their season's going, because that'll keep us interested and it'll keep people online, man. So what do you think? What do you think about these ratings? I mean, you see them, like, you heard me go over them. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if you rock with this or not. You know what I'm saying? Because, dog, everybody ain't going to be happy. I'm cool with it because I felt how the game plays and pause. And so I was very, very shocked because even when I was playing on the game, Michigan was like an 82 overall, 83, which ain't really what it was. And I played a friend of mine, and he was using Texas, and I was just shocked at how it wasn't a big level of separation, even though he had the higher rated team. Like, we were in this game. This game was a very competitive matchup. So I'm excited about that, man. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you agree with these or not, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's just a rating, and we'll see what we can do once we get the game in our hands next week. And believe me, you know who I'm rocking with, only Michigan, man. And so with that being said, I had to get this out because they dropped it. And I know how everybody loves ratings. So I'm going to step on my other video. It is what it is because I want to get the community rocking so we can know what's going on. But if you enjoyed this video, man, if you enjoyed this, then help your unk out because you already know what I need you to do, because without you, there is no me. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you have not, as it is only a thumb movement and it helps me out tremendously. And there is no me, like I said, without you. Also, if you didn't know, I will be live streaming College Football 27, July 2nd, 9 a.m. sharp. I do mean sharp. I mean, it's going to have a little intro, but I'm going to be there, like, you know what I'm saying, Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to get it cracking. We're going to have them boys come straight out, and we taking on all competitors that we line up with, so it don't even matter, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to see that, be a part of that, I'm going to be live streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so whichever one you want, I'll be there, man. You can come rock out with us, be at the cookout, and we just going to do us, man. And with that being said, may God continue to bless you and your family, man. And I appreciate you pulling up on me. And like I always say, if ain't nobody told you that they love you today, just know that Jesus loves you, man. Peace and love, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.